Okay, so we've been covering over the past couple of weeks or so, if not months now, Filian's hiatus. Now, it seems like a lot of people have been kind of wavering in their kind of hope for, her return, as it's been quite a while, and there hasn't been much of a kind of indication of when she will return, if she will return, or, what is even going on. And well, it seems like we've had a little bit of a kind of update in terms of some of her friends and people that know her that have been actually talking about it, and essentially, yeah, telling people not to worry and that things will obviously come to fruition soon. Because, again, we covered in the last video the amount of theories and stuff that were going around about Filian and, what she's up to, why she's away, and when they think that she will return. But recently, people have been discussing a thing about Camila talking about Filian in a clip. And yeah, it's from this clip from a clipper called The Dark Knight here, who actually has clipped this Camila thing. And yeah, let's take a look at it, and then we'll obviously talk about it. So yeah.
Guys, she did not graduate. Filian is not gonna leave just like that, guys. I literally know Filian's plans years from now. Like, she has told me everything she wants to do. She is not quitting VTubing now. We're like way too soon. That explained why no response. No, she did not die, guys. She's not answering, but I feel like I feel like it's a bit. I feel like she's not responding to anyone to keep it ambiguous and keep people saying like, we're messaging her and she's not answering, we don't know where she is, she really is lost. I think she's just cooking, yeah. She's 100% working on big things, that's for sure. That's something that I can tell you, but that's not a surprise. Is she trying to find the One Piece? No, but her fans are. Isn't that how they're trying to get her back? They're trying to find like the missing riddle or whatever. I feel so bad, they're trying so hard. I really feel bad. They just miss her so much. It's crazy how she's went on for so long though, Dai. It really is crazy though. Like, VTubers go on breaks, but that's just like, I mean, like, I tip my hat to her. And she always used to tell me like, no, Camila, like, I can't take today off. I can't do this off. I can't go off. Like, I have to stream. I always have to stream. Like, she never ever gave her time to relax. She would always stress about working nonstop. So I'm very happy to know that she's taking her time. What if she realizes she likes relaxing more than coming back? I can tell you from my perspective as a content creator, there's no chance.
So yeah, obviously that is what Camila had to say. Obviously she knows Filian. She said, at the start of that clip that she has a lot of plans. Filian has a lot of plans for the future, and her ending her plans right now would just not make any sense to her because, of course, apparently there's still so much that she wants to do that, of course, would not be, it wouldn't make sense, because if she has all of those plans, why would she end things now? Camila says, she's one of these people who essentially doesn't like to take breaks, and I could understand that, right? Not wanting to take a break and, being like, no, I can't take a break, I can't do that. And it seems like, yeah, finally she has taken some sort of break. I don't know, whether she's working behind the scenes during this hiatus or anything like that. But, even Camila says, this is quite long for someone being away. And it is quite a long time. And that she's actually more so happy that it's been a long time, because it means that obviously she's having, some kind of success with her break, because she's someone that doesn't like it so much. So she's, finding something to do, finding, something that she enjoys while on this break, which obviously is a positive sign for a lot of people who enjoy Filian's, videos and stuff like that, right? And yeah, lots of people have been commenting on it saying, I imagine Filian deciding to return once her fans solve the riddle, but Snaggers ended up being so dumb that she's now stuck, which, could be the case. Say, honestly, I wasn't a snacker before the hiatus, but her commitment to this bit is really impressive, and I think I'm a fan now. So, like, she's even gaining fans from not doing anything, right? She's just been, quiet. She hasn't said anything. She's obviously, some of the videos were getting removed from the channel. Obviously, I'm pretty sure that's part of, like, the ARG kind of thing. And then apart from that, there hasn't really been anything, and the commitment to the bit has been pretty crazy, if this is a bit, obviously. And Camila believes that it is a bit, and obviously Camila knows probably a little bit better than us about the kind of nature of Filian, and, how she would actually kind of go about doing something like this and committing to the bit. And she thinks that she's committing to the bit as well, right? Saying Filian is like a month away from beating Vidal's record of leaving, saying, I kind of miss the Filian collabs with Vidal and Neuro. Hope after her re-debut, she's going to do stuff with them again, which, yeah, obviously would be great. saying, guys, you have to let it go. I know it's been hard since the accident, but she's in a better place now. Obviously, many people are, you know, kind of joking about the fact of like, she's gone, you know, she's gone forever and she's never coming back, which has been pretty funny. Say, Ice got her and put her in alligator Alcatraz, unfortunately, damn. So, thank Frick for Mimi keeping our hopes up. If Filian graduated, I would have F4 IRL. Damn, I mean, that's a bit, you know, strong. Then damn, she's Eisen, Filian of all people, planned years ahead. I wish I was raised to do this. That it's April 1st, the Filian come back before Half-Life 3. So there's a lot of personal stuff going on too, which obviously, yeah, is true. But again, I don't know how much that's affected her or not. So again, that's just, you know, we don't know. I saw this live. Filian will come back soon. Diora saying she's pregnant. A lot of people saying that she's pregnant. I don't think. I mean, you know, I'm not a parasocial so-and-so, so I'm not gonna like speculate any of that kind of stuff. And I don't know. I feel like that's not the case. I feel like you'd be a bit more inconspicuous about that. I feel like it's more so just that she has just taken a break, right, and is now committing to the bit more than, you know, actually having to stay off because of something like that. I mean, you know, that would be crazy. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it is a good update though, in terms of, you know, Camila, at least, you know, calming some nerves for some people, as Camila obviously knows Filian and knows what she's like and knows the plans that she's got going forwards, which can bring a lot of hope to a lot of Filian fans that this is not the end, right? This isn't like, you know, she's not gone. She's not, you know, graduated or anything like that. She has a lot of plans, as it seems like, according to Camila, that she still is yet to fulfill, and obviously that can't be done unless she comes back. And I'm sure that this could be all a you know, like a bit that maybe, you know, potentially what my thinking is, right, at least personally, I think potentially she decided to go away for a little bit, right, and obviously had some stuff planned, maybe the ARG, maybe they're coming back for a debut, and then, you know, maybe she planned to come back, you know, a couple of months ago or whatever. But now, like, this has become a whole thing, right? You know, it's become a big conversation, Filian's hiatus and where she's been. It's become such a big conversation. She's like, you know what, let's just take some more time off and just let this kind of cook, because it seems like people are still talking about me. You know, even though I've been away, and if anything, it's building up even more suspense. So maybe I should just take another couple, you know, months off. You never know. And then kind of just went with that, right? I do think that's probably one of the most probable kind of outcomes, at least in my opinion. Obviously, I have zero clue whatsoever, but that would like to be my theory, right, behind it, that maybe it wasn't planned to be this long, but, you know, seeing how much, you know, people have been missing her, seeing how much people have been talking about her hiatus, she's like, maybe let's just extend this a little bit and build up that extra bit of hype, which of course will pay off whenever she returns. And, you know, I think it will be a pretty big return whenever she does return, right? I think whenever she goes live for that first stream back, however it is announced, however it is kind of streamed or whatever, I think that obviously it will be a big kind of, you know, day for a lot of people. And I think she will get quite a lot of viewers, right? Because many people in the VTubing space in general, and as I said, with the comments down there, even people, you know, who don't watch Filian are interested in it now and think that they're a fan because, you know, obviously, you know, they are kind of like committed to the bit, which of course, yeah, you know, she's gained new fans for this commitment to the bit. So there's going to be more people watching, more people interested to see where she's been, to see what she's been up to, and to see if there's anything new, you know, that is coming after this hiatus. But yeah, that is essentially all there is for this kind of situation. I just kind of wanted to give you guys that update because obviously, you know, Camila just kind of discussing it and giving us her kind of thoughts on it, especially, you know, the fact that she's closer with Filian than obviously the average viewer, right? You know, definitely will give us a little bit more of an idea on, you know, what is going to happen, what kind of mental's at right now, and where, you know, this will go, and whether she will continue streaming, which seems to be the case, right? But yeah, that's about all I got for this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameStop, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. Again, they've got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.